What is up? My apologies if I sound like I'm in a tunnel or I'm going through puberty again. I am fighting it's like a sinus head cold, sinus, face, chest, all that crap. So my voice is a little off, but I wanted to share this. This has been out of stock for a while. It usually goes out of stock pretty much every time. This is the Evergoods Civic Half Zip. And this is, I guess it's the V2, second version of this bag. They've changed a few things. I kind of wish I would have gotten one of the original ones, but maybe not. I don't know. I don't have one of the originals, so I can't really compare. I can only go off of what I've got. I paid for this with my own money. This is not an overly expensive bag, but it's definitely not an inexpensive bag. This is the 22 liter. They also have it in a 26. The 26 looked too big for my everyday use. The search continues for the perfect everyday carry bag. Overall, fit and finish is, of course, great. Evergoods they're really good. They know what they're doing. I'll put all the specs on the screen for all the different, materials and all that stuff. I'm just going to kind of go through my thoughts on this bag. I'm going to start with this front zipper pocket right here. This is your quick access. And it's very weird. All the zips are the reverse, so you have the fabric on the outside. But this little pocket here has all this added outward dimension. Kind of makes it a little awkward. I don't know why you would need all this up here. Yeah, Evergoods, I'm questioning your design choice on that. I think all of this dimension should have came down into the bag and less out off of the bag. I mean, yeah, you can fit a whole lot of something in here, but it's such an awkward shape. I don't know. Comes with a key leash, of course. I actually do use those once in a while. Zips are all nice, no worries there. Standard Evergoods Screamy Tape Square. This is the only color it comes in. This is the solution dyed black. I did carry it to work, and other than a little bit of dust on it, it's not horrible. Water bottle pockets are very robust. It has some elastic right there, and then this is like doubled up, really thick, stretchy material. I will say it's a little snug to fit even a hydro flask in here if you have stuff in the bag. So, but I'm thinking these may relax a little bit with some time. Back panel, it does come with a sternum strap that I removed, although I may have to put it back on because these straps don't have any kind of aero mesh or anything on the back. This is just a slick, sort of a ripstop material that goes across the shoulder straps and then down the back. So these don't stay in place really well. Overall, it's comfortable. This system works really well, but they slide a lot. But that's okay. I always worry about the aero mesh giving out with heavy use anyway. For a bag in this price point, I would have expected strap keepers. There are none, so I'll probably just end up ordering in some off Amazon or making some myself to put on, so I don't have the little flappy doos all the time. Back panel does have a fairly rigid panel in it that I really wish was removable, but it is not. I really wish it was removable. I think this bag would be, for me personally, this bag would be far better if I could take this rigid panel out of the back. It's just more comfortable for me. I personally do not like rigid back panels. If you do, you're in luck. I will try to edit out the sniffles and the coughing. Bear with me. So it's called the Civic Half Zip because it only zips down halfway, and then whenever you get where you're going, you open it up, and then this flips down and sets like such, and then you have a nice open throw your stuff in there location. It does have this really nice and soft, got a little bit of elastic in there. This is like a tablet sleeve. I actually just use this to slide my notebook in. You do have another little access pocket at the top right here. Comes in really handy. You have another one across the back panel. This would be good for pens and pencils and whatnot. I actually just threw my wallet in there, kept my wallet in there for the day. You know, overall, fit and finish is great. All the zips have their kind of signature little folded up and tied up nylon webbing for the pulls. The handle for the bag it has a piece of that rigid panel in it, so when not in use it virtually just disappears on top of the bag, but then when you grab it, it's very substantial. You would think with it kind of folding in as flat as it does, it would be hard to get in there and be comfortable, but it actually works really well. It does come with a laptop sleeve now. I'm guessing from what I've seen, maybe this used to be the quick access spot, but I mean, the laptop sleeve's very nice. You're limited by this opening right here. It's fairly wide past that, but it does have these little gussets in the corner, so you're limited to this width. But I mean, up to probably around a 15. It does have the hydration hook, although I mean, I personally don't have any use for that. And it does have the pass-through for your hydration. When I first got it, I was very confused why I just had these. I was like, what is this? But it's for your hydration tubing if you use this as a out and about adventure pack. Again, fit and finish is great. It's got this kind of light, almost heather textured gray interior with the black, so whenever you open it, it's very easy to see your contents. It works really well with their Civic access pouch. This is my Cap 2 Bro. These fit down in here just right, and it's kind of made to where you can fit a couple of these, 2 or 3 of these, but it does fit very nicely with a little bit of room in front to spare, so you could have your electronics kit or whatever, maybe a small camera get up, and then maybe like a pullover hoodie or something. Overall, it's a great bag. You're definitely paying for the quality. There's just some design choices that I personally am not too fond of. They may grow on me over time. The rigid back panel, I really wish it was removable. And this, let me zip it up so you can kind of see. Zippers are going to be a little stiff when you get it. That's to be expected. These have to get broke in. And this fabric should break in and not be so stiff later. But this whole, it's just a weird bump out for this pocket. It's just odd. Material is very, very robust. Yeah, just a quick little overview I wanted to share. I did finally get one. I was on the wait list for this, and I got the email saying that they were in stock, so I immediately purchased it. I'm playing around with the layout. After I get that figured out, I'll do another little video. One thing that they do that is probably not needed, but it's just something that they do that's thoughtful, is in the corners where your stretchy material is for your water bottles and whatnot. They're open in the corners, so if there was to get some stuff in there, be a little easier to clean that out. Alright, till the next one, take care.